Hello, this is Jurgita Lapienytė, the chief editor at Cybernews.
And I'm Vilius Petkauskas, the deputy editor at Cybernews.
And I'm Niamh Ansell, a journalist at Cybernews.
And this is all we know about that cyber attack on the Internet Archive so far.
On October 9th, 2024, the non-profit Internet Archive Digital Library announced on social media that its website was suffering the effects of a DDoS attack that started a day earlier. The Internet Archive's other free sites, including Wayback Machine, the largest digital archive of the World Wide Web, and Open Library, were also failing to load. They returned a 503 servers unavailable error with the message, "No server is available to handle this request." Quickly addressing the outage, the organization's founder and digital librarian, Brewster Kahle, posted the following message on his X account. Yesterday's DDoS attack on @Internet Archive repeated today. We are working to bring archive.org back online. Kahle posted a similar message on Tuesday to his followers. DDoS on a Tuesday? Last time it was a Monday. Geez. News of the outage had also spread quickly on Reddit after one user from the r/datahoarder subreddit posted a screenshot of the archive.org website showing only a black screen with a comment that read, "Have you ever felt like the Internet Archive runs on sticks and is constantly on the verge of suffering a catastrophic security breach? It just happened. See, 31 million of you on HIBP." The acronym HIBP stands for the website Have I Been Pawned, where users can check if their personal information such as email addresses or phone numbers were compromised in a breach. It's also quite uncommon for a straight DDoS attack to post messages directly on a targeted website, as the entire goal of a distributed denial of service attack is just that, to overwhelm a server with bot traffic so it can't actually load the website at all. Instead, it seems there have been several separate attack vectors. As the website was being DDoSed, millions of user records were stolen. Also, a warning message was posted by abusing a vulnerability of the website. The records stolen and posted online by attackers apparently contain the user's credentials, including passwords. However, those passwords are hashed and salted. That is, they are heavily encrypted and may be very difficult to decrypt. On October 10th, Kahle posted again on X, confirming the three prongs of the attack. He said, "What we know. DDoS attack fended off for now, defacement of our website via JS library, breach of usernames, emails, salted, encrypted passwords." According to him, the defaced website was restored and the systems have been scrubbed. However, the website was still far from being back online. It was confirmed, however, that the archive's data was not corrupted, although some of the services were stopped to upgrade internal systems. Finally, on October 14th, Wayback Machine, the service that allows viewing archived copies of websites, was back online in a provisional, read-only manner. Saving pages for the archive was not possible though, although full functionality is supposed to be back in a few days, not weeks. Please be gentle to the archive, as Brewster Kahle said.
As the Internet Archive was recovering from the breach, it became clear that the website was caught in the crossfire of alleged political hacktivism. The responsibility for the attack was taken by Blackmeta, a group or an individual with some presence on the internet. They are under attack because the archive belongs to the USA, Blackmeta said in a lengthy post across its social media platforms. According to those posts, the act was retribution for, and I quote, "a genocide that is being carried out by the terrorist state of Israel." Attempts to point out that Internet Archive is a non-profit supported by user donations and literally book scanning services did little to convince attackers to re-evaluate. Everyone calls this organization non-profit, but if its roots are truly in the United States, as we believe, then every free service they offer bleeds millions of lives. Foreign nations are not carrying their values beyond their borders. Blackmeta responded in comments on Telegram. While it's becoming increasingly difficult to follow the logic of various hacktivist groups, to the point where seemingly every DDoS attack has to have a political motive behind it, shutting down an online library to protest American power sticks out. For one, just look at who's been vigorously battling the Internet Archive. In 2020, 4 publishing houses with combined revenue of $16 billion, Hachette Book Group, Penguin Random House, HarperCollins, and Wiley, sued Internet Archive over its digital lending practices. Meanwhile, last year, music industry behemoths Universal Music Group, Sony Music, and Concord sued Internet Archive for $621 million in damages for copyright infringement. At least in some sense, Blackmeta's supposed hacktivism serves multinational megacorporations, virtually synonymous with US power, more than it does people oppressed by it. However, as Blackmeta probably knows very well, nothing attracts more attention than seemingly senseless attacks. As the threat intelligence researcher Cybernews has eloquently put it, this is about information manipulation and reputation building way more than it ever was about conducting the attack. Whatever Blackmeta might say about the motives behind the attack, in reality, it is attention-seeking. Disrupting real American power institutions is far more difficult than hijacking a JavaScript of a decades-old nonprofit, if disrupting anything was even the point in the first place.
In the days following the attack, Blackmeta faced ridicule and had to wipe countless responses under its posts. But the hackers did not back down. They kept posting lengthy explanations of why their attack was legitimate and even necessary. In countless barely coherent posts, the Internet Archive was accused of being for-profit, tied to the American government and created specifically to conduct mass surveillance. Publishers' lawsuits were also used as a justification for the attacks, as were COVID conspiracy theories. Blackmeta also pointed out that Brewster Kahle is on an advisory board in the Library of Congress, which was presented as proof that the archive is controlled by the government. The attackers went to great lengths pointing out that they are not mere novices, as some of their critics suggested. Their previous attacks, as the group claims, have been directed against various banks and hospitals in Israel and the United Arab Emirates, as well as companies like Microsoft and Airbnb. These claims have some basis, but they also reveal who the hackers might be. Blackmeta, also sometimes known as Darkmeta, previously claimed responsibility for record-breaking attacks against organizations in the Middle East. One notable attack was conducted in August 2024. In that attack, the group used Infra Shutdown, a powerful and advanced tracer service. These services are very popular among cybercriminals and allow purchasing internet traffic for DDoS. Officially, the traffic is meant to stress test the target's ability to withstand attacks, hence its name, Stressor. In reality, many stressor firms are not very picky about their clients and are the primary tool of low-level cybercriminals such as hacktivists. While we don't know if Infra Shutdown was used to attack the Internet Archive, Blackmeta's use of this tool opens up a possibility to track the history of this group. Back when it first appeared in 2023, Infra Shutdown entered into a deep partnership with Anonymous Sudan, an infamous hacktivist group that gained notoriety with several high-profile attacks. Contrary to its name, Anonymous Sudan started off as a Russian group and did not shy away from its origins. Its Telegram group was created in Russia, the group communicated in Russian and English, and heavily collaborated with other Russian groups such as Killnet. As time passed, Anonymous Sudan began including members fluent in Arabic and eventually the Sudanese dialect. However, Anonymous Sudan got less and less active at the same time as Blackmeta began gaining prominence. A report by a cybersecurity company, CyberCC, goes as far as claiming that Blackmeta is a blatant rebranding of Anonymous Sudan. The modus operandi of both groups is identical, as is their use of broken English, Russian, and sometimes Arabic. The groups also share the visual style and heavy use of artificially generated images in their posts. But all of these similarities are so popular among hacktivists they might as well be considered generic. Blackmeta also claims to be coming from Russia, which might or might not be true, but completes the list of similarities between it and Anonymous Sudan. So, this is all we know about the breach of the Internet Archive. The service was taken down by DDoS and the data of its users was leaked. The responsibility was taken by Blackmeta, a rambly hacktivist group that might be a rebrand of Russia's Anonymous Sudan. The sources we used in this video are in the description. If you like this format and you found it informative, please share the video and inform other people about it. This has been Jurgita, Niv and Vilius from Cybernews, and we wish you a great day.